Okay, so good morning to everyone. We will start about the topic of binary search. Now, in previous day, we have seen the divide and conquer approach, and in the divide and conquer approach, we can see that if the problem is small, then we can directly solve it, or otherwise, if the problem is large enough, then we can divide the problem into sub-problems and solve each sub-problem solution. And after getting the solution of each sub-problems, we combine them to get the solution of the whole problem, if the problem is large. So there we have seen some of the algorithms. This follows this strategy: binary search, merge sort, quick sort, maximum minimum, finding maximum minimum, and Strasson's matrix multiplication. All this algorithm follows divide and conquer approach. Now we will see the binary search algorithm and how it follows the divide and conquer approach. Okay, so in this case, the binary search algorithm, it follows the divide and conquer approach. Now, one thing you should have in the mind during the binary search, that in binary search, to perform binary search, all the elements should be in sorted order. That all the elements present in binary search, we perform the searching, and if there is an array present, in the element that is present in the array will be in the sorted order. It is the uh, constant. It is the constant that all the elements that is present in the array should be in the sorted order, either it from ascending to descending or from descending to ascending. Any of this, either ascending order or in a descending order. So here you can see we have taken, for example, I will first show the searching techniques, how it performed, then we will see the algorithm. Now here you can see, first I have taken an array. This array has a 15 elements, and in this array, all the elements present are in sorted order. Means that the first element of the array is the smallest, and the last element of the array is the largest, and all the elements that are present in the sorted order. Because doing binary search, it is necessary that all the elements should be in the sorted order. Now here, the first element that is present in the first position, from directly we are saying that it is the array length is 15. So the first element you can see it is present on the first position, and the the highest element is present on the last position. Here our array is 15, length of 15, that means the 15th position, the high value should be present. So here in binary search, we have to first find the low and high, these two. So here in this, our low is of first position and high is on the 15th position. So after low and high, we have to take mid. We have to take the mid, and we have to evaluate the mid. So how we can do? We know that first during searching start, then our low is of the first position, means lowest position, and high is on the highest position, that is 15. So here you can see that first I have to low, high, and mid equal to low plus high by 2. So what our low position is now in searching, we want to search that the key element 42. We want to search that element 42 that is present on the list. We want to find it. That is the 42 is present in the list or not. And how the searching will be done? First, we have to find the low value here first. Our low value is on the first position, so that's why 1. And high value is on the last position. Here it is 15, so 15. Then we will find the mid equal to low plus high by 2. That means what is low? 1, and high is 15. So 1 plus 15 by 2, that is 8. So this 8 position should be the mid. Now in this 8 position, you see the value present is 29. Then is the value we are searching are same? No, we are searching 42. But here in the mid position, we are getting the value 29. So it will be not, we are not get the value. We are not getting the value. So now the value 42, which we are searching, then how we can search that? You can see the value 42 is greater than 29. The value 42 is greater than 29. That means the value 42 will be present in this portion. In this portion, all the values that is present are less than 29. So that means we have to no need to check on this left side position. There is no need to check it because all the values that will be present will be the less than 29. The value will be all less than 29. So there is no way to check that values of this part. So what we will do, we will directly move low equal to mid plus 1. That means our low, the low value which is present on the first position will be moved to mid plus 1. So what will be the mid plus 1? Our mid is 8. So our next iteration time will move low equal to mid plus 1. That means our low value will now point to this 9 position. That's why you can say that low value is, we have moved the low value 9 and height is of 15. So this list, there is no way to check this list because the values in this list will be present, will be less than 29. So there is no need to check this, no need to check these values. So we will only focus on the right side of the list. The right side of the mid, we will only focus on that. So we will directly move, what we will do, we will directly move low to mid plus 1. So mid plus 1 means now this time the value will be 9 because previously our mid is 8. So now it becomes low equal to mid plus 1. That means 9. So our value now low is 9. And our height we take as it is, that is 15. So after low and high we get, we will then again we have to find the mid. So in this type, what will be the mid? 9 plus 15 means low plus high by 2. 9 plus 15 equal to 12. Now our list from 15 elements, our list become only this portion. Our list only become now this portion. In this portion, this is the low, this is the low, and this is the high. Okay, so now our list becomes like this. So our low value is now on mid plus 1, that means 9, and high is the as it is on 15. So what will be the mid now? The mid now will be 9 plus 15 by 2, that is 12. So the value now, mid value will be this position, means 12 position. Now we will check that the value we are searching, is it placed on the mid? No, because our searching element is 42. But in mid position, the value is what? The value is 47. So what we will have to do, because then we have to find, because 42, the mid value is 47. So that means all the elements that will be present in this portion of this right side of the mid will be greater than 47. So there is no need to check these values because we are searching for 42 and 42 is less than 47. So that means we only have to search on this portion. Then we can say that in these 3 portions, we can find the value. So what we will do, now we will move high to mid minus 1, high to mid minus 1. So now the low will be as it is. The low value will be as it is, that is 9, and high is mid minus 1. High is mid minus 1. That means now what our mid is? Mid equal to 12. So 12 minus 1, 11. So now high becomes 11. Now our high becomes element. Now you see we are what? We are dividing the portion because first during the searching time, we have 15 element present that time. And after that, what their number of elements present becomes 7 element present, and after that we are again compressing the list and it becomes now with 3 elements. So what will be the mid? The mid value will be 10. So now our high becomes, this becomes high. So in this 3 position, what will be the mid? This will be the mid. This 10th position will be the mid. So now what value we are searching for? We searching for the value 42. But in this mid, what the value is present? The value is present 36. So there is no way that it should be present on the left side, because 42 is greater than 36. 42 is greater than 36. That means the value will be present on the right side of the mid. So what we have to do? We have to move the low to mid plus 1. So then what? In our low, previously our low is placed on what? Placed on 9. Now our we have to move our low to mid plus 1. Means now our mid is 10. So the low value will be 10 plus 1. That means you can see 11. High value is as basically as that it is on previously like 11, it will be present there. So now what will be 11 plus 11 by 2? That means our mid is now in this 11 position, low, high, both are pointing this. So what will be the mid? The mid will be the 11 position. Now in this position, you see that the value you are searching are already 42 is placed here. So we will get the value. So that's how the binary search works, through dividing the list into the portions of the list. Clear? It is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So that's how the binary search works. That first, mainly in the binary search, what we are performing? We are basically performing that we are compressing the list. We are one by one compressing the list. At particular time, starting time, we have 15 elements present. Then after getting the mid, we checking that the value is present is greater than mid or less than mid. That if it is less than mid, then we will check on the left portions, and then again we will move the mid, and then again from taking the mid, we will what we will do? We will again, after that, we will finding the mid one by one iteratively, and we will get the list. Okay, so the value now becomes finded. So if in this case, another case, if you see that if the value is present, we are searching that is 12. The value we are searching that is 12. Then in which portion the value will be present? If we use this list, according to this list, then in which position the value will be present? First, what we will search? The low will be in this position and the high is on this position. So what will be mid? 1 plus 15 by 2, that means 8. So this will be the mid. Now we are searching the value 12. So that means 12 is less than 29. So there is no need to check these portions. Only because it is the value is 12. So this value will be present in the left side of the mid. So in this portion, the 12 value will be present. So what we will do? We'll move what? We'll move this high to mid minus 1. So that's why our low becomes like same as it is 7, 1, and high, because we are searching to this list. So we will move high to mid minus 1. So that means it will become, sorry, so it will become what? It will become 7. So now what will be the mid? 1 plus 7 by 2, that means 4. So this is the mid. Now in 4 position, what is the value? 12. So the value we are searching already placed on the mid. So after this iteration, we will stop this. That's how the binary search works. But if there may be some case that the value we are searching, we didn't able to find it. the value we are searching, we didn't able to find it. Then what we will do? Then if the value is 30, then what we will do? Because if you see that the 30 is not present in the list, the 30 is not present in the list. So what we will do first, we will again find the low and high. So first time iteration, during first time iteration, the low is on 1 and high is on 15. So 1 plus 15 by 2, that means 8. So our mid value is on 8. Now in the 8 position, what the value is present? 29. Then what we are searching? What value we are searching? We are searching 30. So that means our low will be moved to mid plus 1. So low will be moved to mid plus 1 means our low will become now what? Our low will become that
9.
it will, yes, it will become now 9. So if you can see this, the low become 9. So what? Now our high is on 15 because the list we will searching what? The list we will search that this position the low will point and high is that is as it is, this is 15. So we'll only concentrate on this position list, concentrate on this part of the list. So 9 plus 15 by 2, that means 24 by 2 means 12. So in the 12th position, this is the mid. So what? This position, the value is present 30. No, then the 30 is what? 30 will be present on the, because it is less than 47. So that means it will be in this part, it will be not present. So what? We'll move high to mid minus 1. So that means what? Mid minus 1. That means our high became what? High became now 11. Clear? So now our high will become 11. So 9 plus, now is this time 9 plus 11 by 2. What? This will be 12. This will be 12. So 9 plus 11 by 2, that means 20 by 2. So it will what? 20 by 2, that means our mid value will be now 36. So this 36, the value we are searching is 30. So 30 less than 36. Yes, 30 is less than 36. So that means our left position will be checked. Our left position will be checked. List left position will be checked. So that means what? Our high will now move to again mid minus 1. So mid minus 1 means our high will now become what? From 10, it will become what? 9. So 9 plus 9 by 2, that means 18 by 2. Then in this position, low and high, both will be pointed. So after pointing that, you can see what? The value that is of 9, and in this position, it is 31. So we will not get that because 31, we are searching what? We are searching 30. So what? We have to move our height to mid minus 1. So when we will move to high into mid minus 1, you can see then that time what? In that time you can see it becomes low becomes 9 and mid minus 1. So that means our high will become 8. So if the condition present that low is greater than high, if this condition is present that the low is greater than high, then we can say the element is not found, because in any searching, low cannot be greater than high. You can see when it will low greater than high, that means the element is not found. So in this case it happens like that the element is not found. Clear? It is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's how the binary search works. Now we will see the binary search algorithm. In this binary search algorithm, you can see I have used in simple C functions. In this binary search algorithm, you can see first int binary search. We have used int binary search. This int, why you use return type int? This return type int is used to return the index of the element found. What we are returning here in this binary search, what we are returning basically index of the element found. means the element that is present on the array index. We are returning that index. So that's why what? It will be in the number format. So that means it will be on the integer type. So we have used integer type and name the algorithm as binary search. And in this, we are what? In this, we are passing as a parameter what? The array and the size of the elements, mean the size of the array and the key element which we want to search, which we are searching. That element, key element, we are as a parameter we are sending in this algorithm. Then what we are performing? Low. We didn't know the high. If low is equal to 1 and high is equal to n, that means our list array of n elements. That is array of elements. In this case, the low is first. What? The low will point to the first element, that is 1. And what? High will present to the last element, that is n. So if low is less than high, if the low is less than high, then will the searching can be done. Because previous example, through previous example, I have shown that if low is greater than high, that means the element is not found. So if, or we can say that while L less than high means low is less than high, then the searching will be done. In this case, first searching, what we have done in the searching? In the searching, we are doing first finding the mid, and then that's why you can see mid equal to low plus high by 2. And after that, finding the mid, what we are doing? We are, if the key equal to a mid means the value we are searching is present on the mid, then what we will do? We will return the mid. Or if the value we are searching is equal to the mid, then we are what? Then we are returning only the mid value. But if the value that is present, if the value that is present is less than a mid, means the value that is present we are searching is less than into the less than of the mid, then what? The high will be moved to mid minus 1, and the element which we are searching is greater than mid, greater than array mid, then what? Then we'll move the low to mid plus 1, and that returns 0. So this we are performing. And if low is greater than high, then we are performing, then we can directly say that the value we are searching is not present in the list. So that's how the searching algorithm can be written. The binary search algorithm can be written. So in binary search algorithm, what? First you have to put the return type, that array index will be returned, array index will be returned, and inside the searching, what? Inside the searching, we are pressing the array elements and the size of the elements and the key value which we are searching. So if we like that, if L equal to 1, we are searching that L, we are telling that the n elements are present in the list. So that's why low will be on 1 and high will be on n. And the condition will be while L less than equal to high. So if L less than high, less than equal to high, then mid equal to what? If L less than equal to high, then we will find the mid equal to L plus H by 2. And if key equal to a mid, if key equal to a mid, then we will what? That we have say that the element we are searching is already present on the mid. So what we will do? We will return the mid value. And if the value that is present on the list, if the value that is present on the list is on the its value is less than of the array mid, then what? We'll move the high to mid minus 1. And if this have not happens, means else condition, that the value which we are searching, the key element, this key element is greater than the value of array mid, then what? We will move the low to mid minus plus 1. Sorry, it will move the low to mid plus 1, and we will return the value. So that's how the binary search algorithm works. Now, if you see if it is represented as the binary search as a tree, then what in this if we use this algorithm, then we will see the example which I have taken. The example which I have taken, according to this, the tree is prepared. According to this tree is prepared. So at first you can see in this tree what? At first the mid is what? 8, because 1 plus 15, it becomes 1 plus 15 by 2. That means 16 by 2, our mid is 8. So that's why you see the root node is 8. Then in the left portion, what is the mid? In the left portion, the list becomes now in two part, 1 to 7 and 9 to 15. So 1 to, in left part, what will be the mid? 1 to 7, that means 1 plus 7 by 2. So that means what? 8 by 2. So 8 by 2 means 4. The left portion mid will be 4. And the right portion of the list is from 9 to 15. So 9 to 15 means 9 plus 15 by 2, that is 24 by 2. So the mid becomes what? The mid becomes 12. After that, what? This left side list is divided into two parts. This left side list is divided into two parts, from 1 to 3 and 5 to 7. This two part. So in this two part, what will be the mid? From 1 to 3, 1 plus 3 by 2. So that means 4 by 2. So the mid will be 2. And in the right side of this list, 5 to 7, 5 plus 7 by 2. That means 12 by 2. Our mid will become 6. Same as that, for in that case also, what will be the mid? From 9 to 11 and from 13 to 15. So what will be the mid in 9 to 11? In the 9 to 11, the mid will be what? 10. And from what? In the right of that is 13 from 15, the mid will be 14. So in the left side, we know the left side it will be 1 and it will be 3, because we already gave the mid value. And in this case, the left side it will be 5, it will be 7. In this, it will be 9 and 11. And in this case, it will be 13. And in the right side, it will be 15. So that's how we prepare the tree. We prepare the tree from this example. Clear? So how we can mainly, based on the mid, we are creating this tree. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So if you see that the maximum comparison, we can know that the height of the tree is log n. So we already know that the height of the algorithm is the height of the tree. Height of the tree is the log n. So if what will be the maximum time taken? If we want to search the leaf node present on the leaf node, the elements that is present on this position, 1 position, 3 position, 5 position, 7 position. So it will take the maximum time to search. In this, if we take this example, according to this example, this index positions value searched will be the most comparison will be taken for this positions element. So we can say if the maximum comparison, if the height of the tree is what? If the height of the tree is log n, then the maximum comparison taken for is the height of the tree. So the maximum comparison taken will be in the order of log n, because we know that the height of the tree is log n. So the maximum comparison, we can say that the maximum comparison taken will be in the order of log n. So if, according to this example, if the value that is present on in this position, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, in this position. So then in that case, you can see we have to what? We have to check 4 times. Now, the height of the tree is also 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we have to find this element, we have to find this element, then our searching element, then our searching will takes already 4 comparisons. So that means what? That means if our tree height of the tree is log n, then our searching will be of maximum searching time will be log n. So that's why you can see the maximum time taken is in the order of log n. And what will be the minimum if the value is present in this position, the middle position? Then only what? Only in one comparison we get the value. Only in one comparison we are able to get the value. So that's why we can say that the minimum time taken will be in the order of 1. Clear? So the maximum time will be taken in the order of log n, and the minimum time will be taken in the order of 1. Clear? Because if the minimum, then at first comparison we will able to find if the value is already present in the mid position of the list, of the given list. So that's why we say that minimum time is in the order of 1, and the maximum time will be in the order of log n, or the height of, we can say the height of the tree. According to the height of the tree, we can say that it will take the maximum time. Okay, so this is about the binary search. Now in this binary search, if we say this binary search, how we can write in the recursive way, recursive algorithm for the binary search. Then the recursive algorithm for the binary search is, now you see, we divided the list, we divided into 2 parts. First, in this algorithm, if we use the recursive algorithm for binary search, what? We already know that we are telling in the divide and conquer approach that if the problem is small, then we can directly solve it. Or otherwise, we will divide the large problem into small problems. And after dividing the problems into small problems, we will what? We'll search all solutions of the sub problems will be done. And after that, we will combine the solution to get the main solutions of this algorithm. But here you can see, then we have to what? We have to define what is the small problem. So from in this algorithm, in the recursive algorithm for binary search, I have to first define the small problem definition. Then I will do the large problem solution. So if L equal to H, then that means L low and high, both are pointing in the same position. So that means what? You can see, then that means this is only one element is present on this list. Because if low and high, both is pointing towards same position, that means in this list, only one element is present. So in that case, we will what? We will search if array, we are saying that the name of the array is A, then AL equal to key, means that value that is we are searching is present on there. If present, only return that value. Otherwise, we will say that it is not return 0. But otherwise, we will not return anything. So that means we have to first define the small problem. Okay. And after that, what we were doing? After that, we are here, you can see, after that we are doing else mid equal to the normal way, that first we are finding the mid equal to L plus H by 2. And if the key we are searching, if the value we are searching is present on the A mid, then directly return the mid. Or if the value that we are searching is less than equal to array mid, then return our binary search, because we will return what? We will return this as a recursive way. So in recursive way, what will be returned? The low and the high will move to the mid minus 1 and the key value. Or else what? Else we will move our low to mid plus 1 and high and the what? The value that we are searching. So this type of this recursive algorithm will look like. Clear?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया था सबको? कि रिकर्सिव वे में कैसे हम लोग करते हैं। रिकर्सिव वे में बेसिकली कुछ नहीं है, रिकर्सिव वे में बेसिकली हमको डिफाइन करना है, 2 बार हमको डिफाइन करना है। एक टाइम मुझे स्मॉल प्रॉब्लम के लिए, क्योंकि हम ऑलरेडी डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर में जानते हैं, मुझे तो डेफिनेशन देना है कि स्मॉल प्रॉब्लम क्या है। तो स्मॉल प्रॉब्लम के लिए अगर लो और हाई दोनों एक जगह पॉइंट करते हैं, उसका मीन्स क्या है कि मेरा लिस्ट में एक ही एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट है। और तब क्या होगा, अगर वो उस एलिमेंट हम लोग जो सर्च कर रहे हैं उस एलिमेंट से सेम है, तो उस पोजीशन को रिटर्न कर दो। आइदर हम बोल सकते हैं कि मेरा वैल्यू प्रेजेंट नहीं है। और एल्स कंडीशन में क्या होगा, एल्स कंडीशन में जैसे हम लोग मिड वैल्यू पकड़ते हैं, मिड इक्वल टू एल प्लस एच बाई टू। आफ्टर दैट हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि जो पोजीशन हम लोग जो वैल्यू सर्च कर रहे हैं वो हम लोग का एरे मिड में प्रेजेंट है क्या नहीं। अगर एरे मिड में प्रेजेंट है तो हम लोग रिटर्न कर देंगे वो पोजीशन को। मगर अगर वो वैल्यू प्रेजेंट नहीं है, वो वैल्यू जो वैल्यू हम सर्च कर रहे हैं वो वैल्यू मेरा लेस देन एरे मिड है, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, लेफ्ट साइड ऑफ द लिस्ट हम लोग सर्च करेंगे। और उस पोजीशन को लेफ्ट साइड ऑफ द लिस्ट मीन्स हम लोग का लो सेम रहेगा, और हाई को हम लोग क्या करेंगे, मिड माइनस 1 करेंगे, और की वैल्यू विल बी सर्च्ड। और अगर वो वैल्यू मेरा राइट साइड में प्रेजेंट होगा तो उसलिए क्या होगा, लो को हम मिड प्लस 1 करेंगे, हाई और की वैल्यू। तो ऐसे हम लोग करेंगे, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट दिन हम लोग देखेंगे इसका क्या है, इसको कैसे हम लोग टाइम फंक्शंस देखे। जैसे इसको हम लोग अभी देखे थे, रिकरेंस रिलेशन देखे कैसे सॉल्व करते थे, वो हम लोग एज ए मास्टर्स थ्योरम देके डायरेक्टली इसको इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर लेंगे। क्लियर। नेक्स्ट डे में ये हम लोग फर्स्ट देखेंगे कि कैसे इसको रिकर्सिव एल्गोरिथम का यूजेस से हम लोग सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो थैंक यू एवरीवन। किसी का कोई क्वेश्चंस है?